Hey guys, welcome into another weekly portfolio update. Starting off talking about stocks here. So we had a bit of interesting stuff going on this week with stocks. I've put a couple more thousand into stocks and bought a few more stocks of that. So immediately $1,000 went into Planet 13, and I actually had a really good buy on Planet 13, and I got it at $2.99, which was close to as low as it went, and then very same trading day, it shot back up a few percent before closing. So yeah, hopefully that turns out to be a pretty good buy price. I also bought Tattooed Chef at $15.84, $175 worth, and then the next day I bought another $180 worth at $15.82, around about the same price. I bought $100 of Stitch Fix at $17.55, which Stitch Fix managed to shoot up a bit on Friday, I believe. So got a reasonably good buy there, up over $1 since I bought there. And SPCE as well, I bought at, whereabouts is that one? $13.91, so up about 50 cents on that one for per share as well. So yeah, basically with Stitch Fix and SPCE, I kind of didn't see them going any lower. They're just getting ridiculously low. Yes, I do think there's better opportunity in Corsair and Planet 13 and Tattooed Chef over the long term, but I mean, they were just so ridiculously low that I just felt I had to lower my cost basis a little bit and make them not quite as big a negative positions, although they're still both 30% down. Planet 13 though, I plan to hold that one for long term. When the product they sell gets legalized in the US at the federal level, I believe that stock's going to go on a massive run. And yeah, even if it's not federally legalized, then I believe the company's still going to outperform in their current market. So that's all the buys that I did this week. And my portfolio, like accounting for that, my portfolio is up $1,111 this week. So yeah, pretty good week. Considering all the red we've had recently, it's nice to have a positive week. My cost basis on this portfolio is now $52,000. So my profits are $5,876 on this portfolio. So a couple of interesting things I'm just going to go through here quickly. Looking at Tattooed Chef, past 5 days, so the past week, up almost 5%. Corsair up almost 5% in the past day. And now let's look at the indexes. So S&P 500 down, Nasdaq down, Dow down, even the Russell 2000, which is quite undervalued relative to past valuations. It's still not come up, but some stocks are starting to move upwards. Hopefully that means, I don't want to call it too early, but hopefully that means we've reached a bottom for Tattooed Chef and Corsair Gaming. This does kind of have the characteristics of a bottom, how there's like sharp spikes upwards and opposing the market as well. So it's done something that the rest of the market hasn't done, and it's just sharp spiked upwards. So hopefully that does mean that we have passed the bottom for Tattooed Chef and Corsair Gaming. I also believe Planet 13 is probably past the bottom as well, but yeah, not financial advice, and I generally do pretty badly in this market, so probably best not to listen to me, especially on purchasing stocks. But I'll show you the positions I've got here. Fit them all on one page. Still huge negative numbers, but yeah, hopefully I feel at least that we have passed the bottom for at least some stocks, but I feel like they could still for the next maybe into like the first week of the new year, it could still potentially trend down. But yeah, short term, I mean, anything can happen, so I actually have no idea. But it does feel like it can't keep going down at this rate much lower, especially with some of these spikes that are happening. It kind of indicates that all the buy the dippers are coming in, and potentially funds are starting to switch from selling to buying, which is a good thing. Well, good thing for everyone who's all in the market, I guess. Which I pretty much am. I still have some money on the sidelines, about 11,000, but I do not want to deploy that money. That's my emergency money. I would be alright putting another couple of thousand in before like the end of the first week of January, but I'm hoping that the market starts moving up either then or between now and the first week of January, at which point I would definitely be putting a lot less money into the market. So yeah, that's just the positions in my Sharesies and Hatch. And yeah, we looked at how Tattooed Chef and Corsair Gaming have averaged up this past week, whereas the markets have all been down. So that bodes well for Tattooed Chef and Corsair Gaming, hopefully. Moving on to crypto, pretty much a nothing week in crypto. My crypto portfolio is down 70%. 7%. Wow. Yeah, so past week down 7%. Not a huge move. It's about a couple of $100 or so. Or maybe $300 or $400, somewhere around there. So on the mining front, so mining has been a little bit difficult, been problem solving here and there, but I believe I've got everything running now. So you'll see some numbers up here, 667 mega hash, and you'll see some power usage. So this power usage is wrong, so I'm not paying $10 a day for power. I'm paying more. So I put in the real numbers here, so 668 roughly, so this number here, 666 I guess, 667 roughly. And then the actual power usage, which I have power meters that grab the power usage from the wall, so I chuck those numbers in, hit calculate here, and then we get estimated earnings. So this is based on current profitability, $34.71. So come over here, chuck in $34.71, and this is the profit that I make per day. So What to Mine has already added in a 18 cents per kilowatt hour, so this is US dollars, 18 US cents per kilowatt hour, which is around 26 cents New Zealand dollars, which is how much I pay for power. So that is my after power profits. And then if this thing would go away, that's weird. Yeah, $50 a day. So yeah, super stoked with that. I do pay quite a bit in power. It's a difference there, about 10 US dollars per day in power. What does that equate to? 14.77. 14.77, obviously quite a bit per day, but out to a month, $443 a month. So I haven't actually had to pay that yet. My last power bill just for the mining rigs was $250 because I didn't have all the rigs up, all the GPUs mining. So I haven't been making $50 a day yet. But from now, I've like sorted it all out today, so I should be paying this going forwards, $443 per month on power, which is actually quite a lot of money. But yeah, when the profitability is quite high, it's fine. If profitability starts going down, then I'm going to have to do some jiggling of the efficiency, potentially. Yeah. So just going through the current numbers, I'm making a passive income of $50 per day, which is $350 a week, $700 a fortnight, $1,520 per month, and $18,250 per year. And then tax. How do we do this? So divided by 1.33. So yeah, 1370. But so what I can do is actually write off all the equipment, and I won't be paying any tax this year because I won't have enough time to make enough money in order to cover the costs that I'm paying. So basically, all the money I've spent on the equipment and the mining and stuff, most of the computer equipment, I believe I will be deducting over 3 years, and then some of the stuff like the power and stuff is obviously a straight deduction. So yeah, pretty much once you account for all the money I've spent, I won't be paying any tax this year. I hope that I'll be paying tax next year, because that means that I'm making money and that I've paid off all the rigs. But yeah, essentially it would last 3 years where I would have tax deductions from the purchasing of the gear. But who knows if I'll even be doing this in 3 years. Crypto mining is obviously risky and could go down. Profitability could go down. This is my current setup, so obviously you can see all these zigzag lines. So that's not great. I want this to be a straight flat line, which it should be heading towards a straight flat line now. I've got it fairly stable. So these are my miners here. All the hash rates and the power is completely inaccurate in here. Yeah, so when this has just more time to run, hopefully it runs at this exact same numbers, and we should be getting closer to that. Was it $34 per day? So 35, sorry, the before tax, $44 per day. So once this is run for a while, once it's been at 667 mega hash for I think this is like 48 hours or something, then this number will update the estimated earnings, and when that gets to 44, that's when I know, like, yeah, I am going to be earning that much. So this doesn't guarantee it, it's just an estimation tool really. But yeah, $50 a day is awesome for me. Super awesome to have a passive income like that, and hopefully I'm able to build it out even a little bit bigger. If I could get to a gigahash or 1,000 megahash, that'd be a pretty cool number to get to. And I actually really enjoy like building the crypto mining rigs and problem solving and all that. It's pretty much just a hobby now. I mean, yeah, I kind of get addicted to every investment that I start working on. So like when I was started with stocks, got really addicted, doing heaps of research. Doing less research nowadays on stocks because I've been crazy busy with all the crypto mining. Yeah, and same with my house. When I got my house, I was straight addicted to renovating it. Like I was spending sometimes like up to 12 hours on the weekends just renovating, and up to like 4 or 5 hours a day after work renovating as well. Yeah, I went through like fluctuations and motivations. Some days I actually would just get home from work and I would be so done, like can't do anything. But yeah, for the most part, I was like pretty addicted and going all out. So I'm glad that I have that motivation, especially for things that make me money. But yeah, it does get a bit intense sometimes. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this week's video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel, and have a great day. See ya.